We got Jamaker and his VT-12 double-barreled lethal German tank destroyer. Let's see how this goes. Looks like he's going to take the high ground. Going the backside around A, which is pretty smart. Keeping himself low to the ground so he's not exposed to any enemies coming up on the right by around C. Gotta love this thing's speed. Speed is everything when it comes to getting those advantageous positions right at the beginning. The first minute of the game is just crucial. It looks like he's really doing what he's supposed to. This should give him some excellent shots on enemies coming up toward the castle, any driving out in the open field toward B. Geez, and only less than 2 minutes in and he's already made it almost around the entire map. Hopefully this whole thing just doesn't turn into spawn camping. The enemy team is making a heavy push for C. Looks like they're capping A. Wow, what a good spot here. He has come up right behind the enemy. Wow, for being a tracked vehicle and getting here before the Centauro 120, that's impressive. Tracked vehicle beats wheeled. Okay, so he still decides to go out even further around. Right now, we're getting really close to the spawn with no sight of any enemies. Very surprising. I thought for sure by now he would see somebody in his sights, but nothing yet. Alright, well he's not waiting around, he's moving up, which is good. Some friends dropping Artie over on the left-hand side. Doesn't see them. Oh, but finds them trying to take the B point. Doesn't work. Gets a great shot off. This guy has no idea where his friend just died from. He is being very, very sneaky. He's not necessarily spawn camping, which would be frowned upon in a best replays match, but he's in an excellent position here to give him a great overview of a lot of positions where enemies could be. Seeing another guy coming right up, good shot on him. Now at this point there's a good chance the enemies respawning are marking him on the map or coming back in a plane to cast him, but we'll see. It is good he does have a friend with him, so in case he does get spotted and shot out or damaged, he can have some support and help. These enemies must know by now that there's somebody back here. I just cannot believe that somebody has not marked him on the map, or maybe they have and they just aren't paying attention. At 4 kills and 1,011 points, he still has a little way to go. But from where he's at, it's very achievable. What an OP spot to be if you've got a fast vehicle and can get over here and do what he's doing. Oh, looks like he's got a teammate over on the left who does see an enemy. Just got taken out, so that leaves him all alone. And very close to the enemy spawn. This can go really bad fast, and he's hearing some engine sounds pushing right up on him. What is he gonna do? Looks like there's a lot of enemies respawning. A lot of angry enemies probably at that have been killed, most likely by him. For them pushing up this hill, it could put them at risk of being exposed to any of his teammates on the other side. Let's see if they can help at all. Doesn't look like this guy knows. It sounds like he was getting pushed up on, but looks like he was just driving right by. This is incredible. Almost unheard of. Nobody's coming back. Nobody's even looking up this way. Is this War Thunder at 3 a.m.? Or what is going on here? How does nobody know he's up here? He is just annihilating their whole team. Almost as if he's invisible. He's now at 7 kills and 1,851 points. By this time, almost every enemy has probably died at least once by him. Somebody's bound to come back and start hunting him. Alright, he's backing up. I think I can hear some engine sounds off to his left. It looks like they finally might be making the push to come after him. See if they can find him. 8 kills at 2,131 points. Using these bushes to hide, very smart. I think he thinks he's in the clear. I don't hear those engine sounds anymore. They very well could have turned him off just to try and get a better idea of his location. Yep. I can hear him right over on the left. And he does have an idea that they're pushing up on him too. So far it's just one engine sound. Sounds like another one over on the right, maybe right in front of him. I am hearing some planes too. This may be a moment of where he gets cast. Ooh, this could be very dangerous. How many? There's multiple engine sounds, but it's hard to tell. Oh, and he doesn't look like he quite knew he was up here. Didn't look like he was hunting him, but there's still an engine sound over to the left. This may not put him in a very good spot. Could be disadvantaged on the low ground here, but does see him. Alright, only one of his barrels is out in red. There's somebody else right above. Holy cow. This guy's getting lucky. There's somebody off to his right and he gets shot at 11 kills and 3,057 points. He is very close to the nuke. That honestly was all about the positioning. Such a good spot, and I once again cannot believe that the enemies were not focusing in on that position sooner, or he didn't come back and get cast. Coming back here in the term, this thing is a killer tank. He really only has to get to B, and I think maybe get one more kill, and that should put him at the nuke. Alright, being aggressive on this capture point, which is good. The enemy looks like they're having a hard time, but making a push up on A. Maybe trying to go for C. Doesn't look like there is anyone potentially going up toward B. Of course, that'd be a really bad place to go since they don't have A or C. And that would leave them very exposed on the high hills on the left and over on the right. And this is a very open area. Looks like he will be capturing this. The enemy's having a really hard time. Doesn't look like there's very many enemies left. Maybe about 7. Most of them are all on the ground. Now, he doesn't know that. Somebody over here. Ooh. Maybe a lucky shot. Sometimes the replay system is a little finicky. That could have been a direct hit, but that looked like, from our perspective, watching the replay, that it bounced off the ground and then killed him. Alright, so see somebody trying to get out of their spawn area. Doesn't let it happen. Yeah, this may be, that's it. 3,531 points, 1 cap, and 12 kills. Our hero comes back in his nuke as promised. Now, overall for this replay, especially for a best replays, comparatively to the ones I've seen, this was pretty good, but it more so focused on a key position that really helped him get there. I would give this a rating of maybe 6.5 out of 10. Not a whole lot of action, pretty stagnant, staying in one place. I really like to see those replays where there's a lot more action, even though this could be very helpful to newer players in wanting to learn really good positions. So overall, honestly, great game. Let's just go ahead and see if he can finish this off by dropping his nuke and not get taken out. And here it is. Over the battlefield, drops the nuke. And that is it. Good game, Jemiker. Thank you for your submission. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and you all stay cool and keep tanking.